Hi guys, Steve the Transit Camper. I'm out tonight, but I'm not doing an all-night camp. But what I am doing is having 4 or 5 hours in the van on my own, chilling. You can come along if you want. I'm dropping Mrs. Baby off. She's going for a big party at the Chinese takeaway, not too far from us. So there's 30 of them going. And I said, oh, I'll hang about. I'll find something to do for a few hours and then I'll pick you up later. So that's what I'm doing. Haven't found a parking space yet though, so we'll have a look around. So I've found a cracking little co-op car park, nice and flat. This will do me. 3 or 4 hours here, I'll be comfortable in the back. I'll show you where I am as I get out, but I've got to sneak into the back now. It's a nice quiet car park really. Well, it's busy, but I've got the van door that side, so nobody's going to see me getting in. So this is where we are. Nice co-op, and this will do. I've got myself a curry, just need to warm it up again now. And it's daylight hours, so I can kind of pretend and just sort myself out. That's it, that's everything gone. Close this one, jump in the back, and that's what I'm looking at. Superb, goodbye world. And here we are, lights on, superb. So nice little place. I've got a little camera that I've been trying to fiddle to be able to get working so I can see better out of the front, but I haven't been able to connect it, but I've got loads of time on my hand now. So I may as well just play around with that for a bit. In the meantime, I'm gonna set my iPad up, switch my internal cameras on, and just take it all in and just enjoy this relaxing 2 or 3 hours. I'll watch a bit of YouTube, lovely. So let's get some cameras on, see what's going on in the world, and some lights. There we have it. We all know my setup. Got 4 cameras on each corner of the van. I've got my iPad, all my charging there, all my lights are there, and it's superb. Oh, what's that for? No idea. And I've got my cooker there, Indian, lovely. I'm going to try and warm that up and just kind of, the naan breads come in packets, so I'm just going to put the packet on a dry saucepan and just leave it for 5 minutes. That should warm it through. Perfect. Ah, look, I've got 2 cameras out. So the problem I find with that is each camera has a wire going through the van to the camera, and then about a foot away from the camera they've got a connection. You have to make sure they're squeezed together nice and tight, and I think in the winter the wires go hard and cold and they just pull apart just enough. So if I could be bothered to go outside, which I can't, and squeeze them connections back, it's too obvious in this car park, those cameras would flick straight back on. So that's something that I've found with these. Don't stretch the wire from the unit to the camera, don't have it in a straight line, leave a bit of slack so if it expands or if it gets cold in the winter that they don't pull apart. So I think that's all that is, but that's fine. 2 cameras will do for tonight. I didn't bring Cat the dog on this one either because I don't know, she was a bit hassled today in the house. She kept on standing by the window and it was just bark, bark, bark. So as we were leaving the house to drop Baby off to the Chinese or to a friend's house before they go to the Chinese, she was settled, so I thought, no, leave her there. She's never very keen to leave the house anyway, so it's not a bad thing just to leave her curled up on the chair, to be honest. So that's where she is. So I'll see her when I get home in 3 or 4 hours. So this is that camera I got. I'm not going to tell you the make and all of that. It's not a review. I'm just struggling to get it to connect. I can connect it if I use the Wi-Fi at home, and I've been filming from, you know, the front of the van when it's on the drive, but that's no good to me really. So I'm going to have another go at connecting this and see if we can get a bit of a picture. I'm out in the country, so I don't think there's 5G, and maybe you need that, but we'll give it a try now. Well, it's flashing, doing what it's supposed to do. So now I've got to try and set it up. Mrs. Baby usually does this.
For Wi-Fi configuration.
Please use the app, it says, as if it's that easy. It isn't. Well, it failed again, but never mind. I'm going to warm my curry up instead because I'm hungry. Everything's good. So I've put the gas on, which is down there. This is my sink. Hope it's tidy. Oh, it's not too bad. Changed the pump in the tap the other day. Had a look on Amazon and it showed me this tap. Watched the video. Looked as though the water would come gushing out. Amazing. Put it on. It's just a dribble. No different to the other one. So they are absolutely rubbish, these pumps. I'm going to get a pump that bolts onto the cupboard on the inside and a proper fast 12-volt pump. Because these cheap ones you get for camper vans are useless. Fire in the hole. Got a nice little saucepan. I can eat out of that as well. So I'll just chuck it in there and just warm that through. Look at that. It's still steaming and it's been, what, 45 minutes since I picked it up? Superb. And tonight, the video for just going and have a look at a new abandoned bridge we found, me and Big Jace. And we've been there checking it all out and seeing if that's going to be our Tommy camp, the end of March camp. I think it will be. He's been out today and he's already bought himself another bivvy, a 2-man bivvy. But his son's coming on us with this camp, so there won't be any room for me. Unless we chuck his son out. And I'll sleep with Big Jace. That's better, isn't it? Surely. Bubbling up nicely. And then my theory is there, if I keep the lid on, they should warm through in the bag. So that'll do, I think. So I'm going to say they're done. The bag's red hot. So that'll do for me. Point of safety I always do in the van. Whenever that goes off, this goes off underneath. So it's just the big bottle underneath there. I've got an interrogation on. So we'll watch that while we eat our curry. It really doesn't get any better than this. Garlic naan bread and a nice hot chicken madras curry. I love it. Look at that, full of garlic.
You're trying to talk her out of coming down to where you are and killing someone. I mean, when you put it that way, yes, it wasn't necessarily where I am because I guess that was
such a buzz. Anyway, I'm going to eat this and enjoy it. Can't tell you how good that was, but no food medals. Proud of myself. Golden tip, lean forward when you stuff in your face. But I did bite my tongue and it bled really bad, which is a terrible habit of mine, but I keep doing it. There's bonus, an extra camera has just come on, so I can see to the side of me now. That's cool. Don't know why, but it has. Maybe we'll get all 4 of the cameras on. You never know, but it is usually those dodgy connections. And they're really well insulated, they really are. But I think it shrinks and they pull apart, so. Anyway, we've got 3 cameras, that's good. This is absolutely wonderful, so peaceful. Just relaxing here. The only thing I'm moaning about is my feet are freezing. And I can't put the heating on because I'm on a public car park and it's just going to be too noisy and too obvious. So we're going to remain stealth, get under the duvet and just get warm. Oh, it's definitely a cold one. I was just looking at the temperature. The outside temperature is 11 degrees and inside here is 10. So I'm saving 1 degree. It's not insulated, the van, and I don't want it to be ever. I like the blue and the metal. I've talked about that before. I don't want it to be a generic, boring inside of a van. I want it to look like a van. But it is absolutely freezing tonight, I should say. It's coming up for 9:15, so I've been in a van probably about 2.5 hours now. So it must be an eat-all-you-can restaurant. No, I think they're going on to a pub. She's going to phone me when they're ready, but I'm not expecting it anytime soon. We lost that camera again. It came on for an hour, and now it's gone again. Still watching my interrogation videos. Got a nice can of Coke. I don't know what that is. And I've been having a go with another camera that I bought from Temu. I won't tell you what that is either, because it's not a review, but it works beautifully. Can't show you tonight because the Wi-Fi isn't working in the van for some reason, but it's worked on other camps, so I just haven't shown you. I am really hunkering down more and more at the moment. I've got my feet treble wrapped and they are warming up a bit, but it is a cold, cold night. You know, when you look on the weather app and it says 10 degrees feels like 5, this is 10 degrees feels like -8. Oh, perfect timing, Sqwib. He's just released a video. Fabulous. Watch this one through. Absolutely love Sqwib's channel. I watch every minute of every video. Superb. Just had a message off Big Jace. I've got an idea for a camp. Let's hear it. This is how all our conversations go. It's unbelievable. How are we even friends? Love Big Jace. 11:05, absolutely shattered. Phone rings. I thought, oh, brilliant. I can get in the front of the van, warm it up and get warm. She said, we've moved pubs. I'll give you a bell where we go next. Okay. God, it's cold. I'm afraid that's the straw that broke the camel's back. We're going on. Let's get some warmth in here. It's back on again. I just had a look through the window and the car park is absolutely empty. I hope there's no barrier. If there is, I'm in trouble. Look at that, 8.6 outside, 8.4 inside. It's actually colder in here. I'll show you that in 10 minutes. It's going up already, look. There we go, 19.3. And it has literally been on. Well, we should be able to tell exactly how long it's been on. 12 minutes, and it's absolutely sweltering in here. They're amazing things. Whoo-wee, it's hot in here. 26 it says now. I'm gonna have to switch that off. It's too much. Such a good tool to have just to put on. Chinese diesel heater. Cannot be without one if you're camping. Right, I'm about done in the back. She's going to want picking up in the next 20 minutes or so. So I'm going to get in the front, start the engine, get the van warm for her. Just going to anticipate that I'm going to get that call soon. So let's get in the front, see what's going on out here. Save a bit of fuel. It's going to be cold out here, I know that. Getting in through the passenger side. And there are cameras here. And I do hope I haven't been charged. Well, we'll soon find out. So when I peeled out of that car park then, did you notice that the police were parked there? They didn't follow, but they might do a tour of the town now. I'll see if I picked it up on camera if you didn't notice. I'll have a look now. It was difficult to see, but obviously clear as day as you drive past. They've not passed me, so I don't think there was even anybody in it. Might have been there when I came in, actually. Who knows? So I'm outside the plough. She says she's nearly ready. So I've just pulled up and then I'll take her home. Drunk, probably. I'm not going to subject you to that. So you've been watching See the Transit Camper. Just putting a video out there, relaxing in the van on a cold, cold night. See you next time. Take care.